Imagine we're standing at a crossroads in life. We all have our own path to follow, but one thing is certain: we all have limits. Our energy is finite, our resources are scarce, and our abilities have boundaries. It's like an animal living in the wild, trying to survive without overextending itself. Take a cat, for example. It doesn't try to fly higher or run faster than it can. It simply makes the most of what it has. People who live in poverty, too, are experts at making the most of their resources. They're incredibly creative and inventive because they have no choice but to be. But then we come across societies where there's abundance, more than enough food, shelter, and resources. It's like having endless dreams without a care in the world. We get soft and decadent, bored with what we have, and we need constant shocks to wake us up. That's when we lose touch with reality. To be a warrior, you have to be aware of your limits. You can't fly too high or run too fast. You have to make the most of what you've got. It's like finding the perfect economy of motion and gesture, how to give your blows maximum force with minimum effort. Knowing that your days are numbered makes you grounded in reality. Warriors don't waste their time on things they can never do or achieve. They focus on what they have, what they're good at, and how they can use it creatively. They know when to slow down, renew, and retrench. They play for the long term. There's a strategy that's just as important. Sometimes you have to ignore your strengths and force yourself to make the most of your weaknesses. It's like fighting a peasant's war with advanced technology. You have to be smart about it. The goal is to outlast your opponents, not just win in the short term. So, how can we apply this wisdom to our own lives? Well, Strategy 8 says, pick your battles carefully, the perfect economy strategy. It's all about knowing when to slow down and renew, and when to focus on what you do have. By doing so, you'll outlast the competition and achieve your long-term goals.